Seek nothing outside of yourself. Miyamoto Musashi. There is no doubt that Miyamoto Musashi is one of the greatest samurais in history. His unparalleled achievements in swordsmanship weren't just a result of natural talent, but a testament to his unwavering discipline. According to his own writings, it was this very discipline that carved his path to greatness. Musashi's first duel was when he was just 13 years old, which he won. After this, he remained undefeated for over 60 duels. Even now in the modern day, this record still stands as one of the most historic achievements of all time. Miyamoto Musashi wasn't just the best samurai in Japan, he was also an artist and thinker. His life serves as a compelling example of how self-discipline can be a game-changer. Without it, we're like rudderless ships, easily swayed by the currents of impulse and immediate gratification. Musashi saw self-discipline as more than a tool for achievement, it was a shield against suffering. Accept everything just the way it is. Musashi's life as a samurai was filled with uncertainties, from the outcomes of duels to the transient nature of his lifestyle. For him, acceptance wasn't a passive act but a form of discipline. Imagine your car breaks down on the way to an important meeting. The immediate reaction for many of us might be to ask why this is happening to me, or even to curse our bad luck. But what Musashi suggests is, instead of labeling the situation as bad and spiraling into frustration, a disciplined person sees it for what it is. The car stopped working and it needs fixing. The focus then quickly turns to finding solutions, like calling for a tow truck or notifying the people waiting for you. The idea aligns closely with Stoic philosophy, as Epictetus famously said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." The concept is straightforward yet profound. We may not have control over what happens to us, but we do have control over how we react. Musashi also offers a compelling perspective on how we perceive events, cautioning us against labeling them as good or bad. He argues that these labels are not inherent qualities of the events themselves, but mental constructs imposed by us as observers. Guilt can be a helpful emotion, signaling when we've crossed an ethical line. Feeling guilty is natural and even constructive. It shows you care about the impact of your actions and offers a chance for self-correction. Guilt is an emotional response. Regret is a mental state. Regret is like a cloud that hovers over our thoughts, hindering discipline. Miyamoto Musashi didn't have the luxury to dwell on regret. He had to focus on the present moment and the actions that would keep him alive. For Musashi, the location was secondary to the discipline and mindset he carried within himself. Whether he was in a peaceful temple or a chaotic battlefield, his inner state remained unshaken. Many of us might believe that a simple change of location will magically solve all our problems, leading to a happily ever after scenario. Musashi challenges this notion and urges us to understand that the key to contentment isn't tied to a specific location. It's more about our mindset and how we engage with life. Happiness, at its core, is an internal state of mind. In today's world, we're faced with an overwhelming number of career paths and endless options. It's common to feel drawn to multiple interests, leading us to dabble in various fields. This can sometimes lead to what's known as the shiny object syndrome. Musashi took a different approach. He devoted his life to mastering the art of the sword day in and day out. However, it's easy to forget that he was also an accomplished artist, a cerebral philosopher, and a master strategist. Knowing one way doesn't mean limiting yourself to one pursuit. It emphasizes the importance of focused discipline and mastering one thing at a time. By doing so, we now know one way, and we start seeing patterns that help us learn other skills. Considering that Musashi was a samurai, a warrior who always faced life or death situations, this principle likely held significant weight in his own life. Separations are a natural and unavoidable part of being human. The discipline lies in managing those emotions, acknowledging the sadness but not letting it deter you from your path. Jealousy distracts you from focusing on your own path and self-improvement. It's easy to feel a pang of jealousy, thinking you're missing out or not achieving enough. Jealousy distracts you from focusing on your own path and self-improvement. Just like Musashi, you can't afford to squander your focus and allow yourself to get too distracted by what others are doing. Maintaining our discipline is more crucial than ever in the age of social media. Remember Musashi's unwavering focus and commitment to his craft. Use that as fuel to invest in yourself and become the greatest samurai in your own field.